Louis Miklas makes his big league debut right after this. Steve Tobin starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So striding in, Jesse Pitts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this one.
First baseman, Connor Pitts.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his career totals, Pitts has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Tobin is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A throw behind the runner at second. Back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now in the box, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Headley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the one. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Kevin Almanzar will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Lays off 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Chase Headley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pitts moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Rios. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night.
Jeff Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, John Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Pitts on at first, nobody out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Rendon. There's one. Safe.
Second baseman, Lewis.
Ready now, Lewis Miklas, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Miklas has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Towards second. And that's through. A base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
In now, Jeff Carnuth. Now the double steal is on here. First and second now, one man out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready now for the White Sox, Alex Stowe, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Too high, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
From the belt, the pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Hits. Moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Doe at second with 2 down. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Popped him up. Pitts has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. In now, Jesse Pitts.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Casto comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Connor.
Stepping up now, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he's.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So coming to the plate, Ruben Tejada, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Counts 1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Standing in, Felipe Ogle comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and one the count now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin
At the
Kaneko.
plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Kaneko. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Kaneko makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Jeremy Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jeremy Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Hello on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now. John Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Now he'll step off the rubber into first. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see right there that the Rays are currently tops in the AL in that category. The 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box now, Chase Headley
And
set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Rios, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Standing in now, Alex Stowe, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Headley leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Jason Hello will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. White Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Lewis Miklas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Lewis Miklas.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. To third. Hello moving to his right. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jeff Carnuth.
Now at the plate, Jeff Carnuth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and he'll turn and wow. Digging in once again, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Connor Pitts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. It is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, catcher, Bobo.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Steven Casto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Steven Casto.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ball 2. 2-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. At the plate, Anthony Rendon 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Standing in now, Ruben Tejada, as he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in now, Felipe Ogle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Kevin Kaneko. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Rendon at third with two away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Chase Headley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Omar Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Omar Rodriguez.
Now batting, Jeremy Pitts.
Leading off with the ring, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in his home.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Casto patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting
at the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Rodriguez, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pitts was born in Massachusetts. He's a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, John Pitts. Pitch out, nothing doing. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back. Now the 2-0. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Nelson Rios.
And leading off for the White Sox, catcher, Nelson Rios.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball one. High in the air into shallow left center. Pitts sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Alex Doe.
Right fielder, Alex Doe.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Another payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Jason Hello, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Standing in now, Steven Casto. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now is Anthony Rendon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
1-0.
Weak chopper to the left side. Barehanded pickup. It's late. He's safe. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. game tied and it's getting late, that could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box now, Lewis Miklas. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And good for him. Lewis Miklas has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Erwin Dodgenaeus comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Erwin Dodgenaeus.
Into the box, Jeff Carnuth. Missed with a breaking ball. No outs, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch on 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Doe ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Hunter Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming, here it is. Line softly to the right side, foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run. Julio Barreto gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So striding forward now, Ruben Tejada. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Hits is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe.
Ready once again, Felipe Ogle. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Too low, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Pitts is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Zach Schultz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Boop Bobo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. One and one to count. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Bobo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in two now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back standing. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains 5-3. Alberto Pinheiro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Into the box now, Chase Headley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Nelson Rios, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's a ball.
Now it's 2-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Alex Stowe. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Monty Downey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is tonight. Taken for a cold strike. Right side. Ogle scoops it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Third baseman number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here. And the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Louis Miklas. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Rios is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. So nothing in the Tampa. Dave Quinones enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the ninth, Jason Pello, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Pitts is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pitts is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kevin Almanzar earns his first win of the season. Dave Quinones records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.